This is a SpinoKing Sports presentation. It's a beautiful day here in Cleveland, Ohio. Perfect weather means a great time at the ballpark. It's game time here in Progressive Field as the Boston Red Sox take on the Cleveland Indians in Game 2 of this 3-game series.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next.
Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio as we get ready for today's ball game. As the players get ready, let's take a look at the lineup. Starting with the Boston Red Sox. Rafael Devers will be at third base, Kyle Schwarber will be at left field, Christian Vasquez will be the catcher, Kike Hernandez will be at center field, Xander Bogaerts will be at shortstop, Christian Arroyo will be at second base, Bobby Dalbec will be at first base, Alex Verdugo will be the designated hitter, and JD Martinez will be at right field. And now let's take a look at the Indians' defense. This team has been up and down throughout the season, while they are in second place behind the White Sox, with a winning percentage of .504. Let's see how this team will perform today.
Zach Plesac is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here is Rafael Devers. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the AB now. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 4:05.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
At the ball. Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I know these guys are looking for way better results right now from Bobby Dalbec. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One and one to Schwarber.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Just underway here in Cleveland. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Count 2-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count still full, 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a line drive. Mercado is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 4, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo,
number 99.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And that misses 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Up high, 2-1 now. The pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston.
You're watching SpinoKing Saturday Baseball. Welcome back to SpinoKing Saturday Baseball here in Progressive Field as we get ready for the second half of the first inning by taking a look at the Indians starting lineup. Jose Ramirez will be at third base, Rosario will be at shortstop, Reyes will be at right field, Wilson Ramos will be the catcher, Bradley Zimmer will be at center field, Mercado will be at left field, Owen Miller will be at second base, Yu Chang will be at first base, and Austin Hedges will be the designated hitter. Now, let's take a look at the Red Sox defense. They were on top in the AL East standings, but now they have dropped to third place. Will the Sox climb back to the top? We'll see how they'll handle the Indians today.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So stepping in is Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 8 home runs and 44 RBIs. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now to bat, Franmil Reyes. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That misses 2-0. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Catcher.
Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. No balls and a strike to count. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The batter will be Jonathan Arauz, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Arauz was born in Panama. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado.
The Indians, the left fielder, Oscar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Miller.
In now, Owen Miller. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This is foul right side. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Yu Chang.
Next up is Yu Chang, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arauz onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate here is J.D. Martinez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Up next, Kyle Schwarber. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That evens it up. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Hedges, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Austin Hedges.
First offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2, Jim.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
The batter,
So the
number
bases
1,
are empty here with 2
shortstop,
gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And now the first pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Bogarts on the slide. The throw to first. Wow. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Now the 2-0.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock, first and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mercado comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. Vasquez on second. Bogaerts at first, 1 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. to 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next is Jonathan Arauz. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now for Cleveland, Frenmel Reyes.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder, Frenmel Reyes.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any
fielder,
signs of
number
intimidation
4,
with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Oscar Mercado digging in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail it here 2-0. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the
So one down, no one aboard. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Chang is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Digging in next, Rafael Devers. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Chopped right back to the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Standing in now, Owen Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 2, Yu.
Next, it'll be Yu Chang. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. A check on first by Sale, and the runner back in standing. Miller leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. One and 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And now here is Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1. Nope,
No
that's a
offer
ball.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander
Bogaerts will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Ready on 1 and 2. Popped up. Miller over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Indians, the designated hitter, Austin Hedges.
And now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Two and two.
I got the count. 2-2.
Full count. 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So next to bat will be Ahmed Rosario. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 63.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three and 1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate is Bobby Dahlbeck. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Verdugo on at first. Nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box, Jonathan Arauz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now that is designated hitter Travis Shaw.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0.
7th inning, the Reds.
Now to the plate, here is Franmil Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the
Ball
plate,
1.
ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 1-1. Here it comes. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Bradley Zimmer is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in is Oscar Mercado, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Reyes on third. Ramos is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Dahlbeck into foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And he looks at one that misses ball 4. So that'll load him up. But at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So stepping in is Owen Miller. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Pitch number 100 on its way. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Yu Chang, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 3 left for the Indians. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 home.
Hey, dude.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Ramirez is under it. And that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready now is Austin Hedges. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the AB now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. One out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians fail to score. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Ramirez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Now
3 for 4 right there. He's looking
fielder,
super solid at the plate.
Verdugo.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. .2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby.
Striding in for Boston,
Dahlbeck.
Bobby Dahlbeck. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. And there's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, on From the ground to short, could this be two? The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Boston ninth. Last chance coming up for the Indians. They trail 2-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there.
Now
He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The center fielder, number 4, Bradley.
So the next to bat will be Bradley Zimmer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 2-0 finish today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season. Zach Plesac pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
You've been watching SpinoKing Sports, home of the NFL, NHL, and Major League Baseball.